Good evening, Toastmasters.
Good evening.
I'm Debbie, major in Business Administration. Well, being a Toastmaster, I dream that one day I can master in delivering speeches. But actually, there's one thing that I have already mastered in. I am actually a master of crying. Yes, I like to cry. And I always cry in a silent way. No tears, no sounds, only tears. In my life, similar situations repeat and repeat. Even my friends are quite tired of watching me crying. Every time they come and ask, "Debbie, what's wrong? Why are you crying again?" And I always shake my head, say nothing, pull out the tissue, and my tears roll down my face like a waterfall. I cried for thousands of reasons. Sometimes for things I love. I had a pet before. It's a turtle, but when my lovely turtle died, I cried for 2 weeks. After that, I was not allowed to raise any pets since my parents think I made the atmosphere in my house like a funeral every day. And sometimes I cry for something I care about. 4 years ago, my favorite football team, Germany, lost the semi-final game in the World Cup. It was a misery to me, and I cried for another 2 weeks. Because I love and care about them. But sometimes I cry for responsibility. I played flute in an orchestra before, but there's one time I was not really paying attention and made mistakes. But still, I think it's not a big deal. The sound of the flute is very soft, so no one would actually notice my mistake. Indeed, no one noticed, except for the conductor. He pointed at me and sighed heavily. Suddenly, everybody turned their heads and stared at me. I was shocked, embarrassed, and couldn't even breathe under the huge pressure. That day, I locked myself in a room alone. I felt shame. And of course, I don't know how much tears rolled down my face for not being responsible. Sometimes I cried for no reason. There was even once I cried just because I was hungry, but I didn't know what to eat. And I really felt that I was mad and depressed. And several times, I was just like standing at a crossroads and cry out like a girl totally lost. To me, crying is such usual and natural. Touching novels, heartwarming movies, and lyrics all deserve my tears. But why do people always ask, "What's wrong?" when you see you cry? There's nothing wrong with it. Actually, I think it is right to face your own emotions honestly. Well, fortunately, I'm a girl. A gender that is acceptable to cry. But for men, you are supposed to be tough and hold back your tears, because it is ridiculous to let others think you are weak. No, wake up, fake heroes. That's the wrong message you got from the culture. Men have rights to cry, and men have rights to express their feelings and to listen to their own hearts. As a student of management, I'm very certain to tell you the hardest task in life is to manage our own emotions. In the culture, we were taught to be rational, logical, so we tend to conceal ourselves. But the truth is, we are afraid to cry. The truth is, we are afraid to cry. But my dear friends, don't be afraid. Somehow, tears are there to help us release our pain, to share our love, and to be truly alive. So next time you feel like crying, don't hesitate and let the tears flow. Now, think of the times you once cried badly. Yes, I believe there's an image come up to your mind. But please pause and stay in that image for a while. Remember that? That was the only time you had a heart-to-heart conversation with yourself. We were all crying on the day you're born. And we're crying when encountering depression in life. And of course, one day we will cry when waving goodbye to the person we love in this world. Let's say crying is an art. The art of letting go. Back to you.